Alright, I guess I'm doing it like this then. Sorry about that. But anyway, let's get it going, man. My name is Jonathan Lyman of the Jonathan Lyman brand. But if you can see, I am at work, but I have my gimmick ready. I was able to watch AEW Dynamite tonight at work. As I'm still at excuse me, as I'm still at work doing stuff. We're going to talk about we're going to talk about Dynamite. Wow, I finished up a few things at work and have a few customers come in. We're going to talk about a few things. I'm just waiting a couple minutes until somebody comes on in. We're gonna get things popping. Those of you who tuning in right now, I appreciate it. And hopefully you're enjoying all the content. But alright, man. 2 minutes gone by. Let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. AEW Dynamite. We kick things on off tonight with the Young Bucks versus Pac and Phoenix. You already know. You get those guys in the ring together, they're gonna go at it, man. They're gonna put on a great high flying match, go back and forth, do their thing. Woof. They were putting on a show until that god doggone Brandon Cutler went ahead and got his dumb behind involved in the match. What he did was he helped the young Bucks out, young Buccaneers out, and they was able to pick up the victory. Now in the back, Eddie Kingston was like, "Man, I ain't having it." So he came out there, support his old crew, which he later on tells them that the en- that the enemy, my enemy, my enemy's enemy is my friend. So that explains why he's back with his old crew, because at the end of the day, they want to take down the Young Bucks. Then we get, then when we come back, we're gonna get promo as we think as Tony Schiavone is about to interview Mark Henry. Mark Henry comes out with no music, and that's something I'm interested to see too. What music is Mark Henry gonna come out to? That we so used to hearing Mark Henry come out to somebody gonna get that, somebody gonna get the big split. Beat him up, break his neck, beat him up, break his neck, break his neck. I'm so used to hearing him do that with it. Go come out with that song. What's he gonna come out to? I mean, I guess AEW, they spending the money on music. They could always get 3-6 Buffy Young to come out with a song for Mark Henry. So maybe that's something I suggested they do. But when Mark was talking, he said that something he gave a shout to Bust It Open. He said that he has plenty left in his tank, which we all knew because I think he made it very known that he wanted to come back and wrestle at least one more match. So that's the end of it. So he said that, so kind of confirming that. Granted, we all thought that was going to be for the WWE, but it's going to be for AEW. Then Vicky Guerrero comes out. You're like, why is Vicky Guerrero coming out? She started doing her talking, and then she introduces Andrade. Andrade is not all elite. Andrade is now AEW. And it was crazy, man. straight up crazy, man. Andrade and AE Dub. Cody went against Cody and Lee Johnson went against QT Marshall and the Go-Go. The Go-Go actually hit him Cody, and Marshall was able to pin him. So QT pins Cody. So that's more material for QT to brag about. We did the recap of the Stadium Stampede. Then we got the promo, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but it looks like they're setting up Wardlow versus Jack Hager. Yeah. So, down the hall there. What do you need? 100? Marble Red 100? Red. 5. 5? Yeah, please. You. Sorry about that. That's the problem sometimes when you're doing all this stuff and you're working. You get idiots come in here and you gotta wing them up. But like I was saying, I didn't like that in the circle promo. Cause I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with this thing. Are we still? Because to me, when it comes to Inner Circle, man, the matches that those guys had with the Pinnacle, to me, were both blow-off matches to end the feuds. But this feud is still going. This does not make any sense. I don't get the booking of this. So now you're gonna have an MMA match, and if they're gonna do it, they have to do it legit. And the legit MMA match has to be Hager getting in the cage with him, because he has the wrestling pedigree, going double leg, take him down, and dry humping him for the whole entire fight, and it's extremely boring. That's what it should be. What I don't want to see, I guess potentially they could try to do Josh Barnett Bloodsport or a Raw Underground type of deal, which I really hope they don't. Not really the biggest fan of that. Best friends accusing Kenny Omega of cheating. Well, duh. You know, Omega's promo. I'm sorry, y'all. Omega's not a good promo. Then we got Jungle Boy and Christian, versus Private Party. Good back and forth match. Really helped, Jungle Boy out. Jungle Boy and Christian gets the victory. Taz does a really good promo, in my opinion, on Hangman Page. And I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. We get the Sting and Darby promo. The biggest takeaway I take away from that is going to be the Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky coming out, challenging Darby Allin to a match, to a tag team match, with Sting not being his partner. They kind of throw it in the storyline that Sting is carrying Darby, which I don't necessarily think is true, but I think it's an interesting way to go with the storyline. Then we got the Britt Baker DMD celebration. It was lame. It had so much potential to be great. It was lame. It got ruined by Nyla Rose. It didn't hit. It did not hit the rate that I believe that they thought it would. It was. It was not good at all. I was not a fan of it. Britt is so good that they could have done so much more with that. I think they dropped the ball with that one big time. Speaking of dropping the ball, they put the Bunny versus the Velvet. Velvet wins, kind of like Bunny's getting better, but that match could have been on dark and nobody would have minded. Next week we're gonna get Miro. Yeah, I mean, I cover all the sports, man. So in the bull rope match, Colorado versus Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes couldn't get the job done. Going on with people. But we could talk about the NBA too, man. Everybody said the Clippers were done. The Clippers went and got the job done tonight, though. Kawhi, 45 on them boards. And you know what? They looking good. I think Luka and company, they did a good job to get up 3-2, but not would have been tired of going to game 7. I believe that it's definitely set up for the Clippers to take game 7 and move on to the second round. I mean, it's kind of quick. Also, I mean, what's going to happen with the Blazers. Hello. Trailblazers, fired their coach. It's all good, man. Like I said, I cover everything. Like I said, man, cool to see, man. Luka and them couldn't quite get the job done tonight, so we'll see what happens when they play again. Like I said, I think this is not going to end good for the Mavericks at this point. Alright, so I got some crazy people outside. I'm going to actually have to go ahead and end the stream and take care of this. This is going to be one of those nights again. Whew.